Hey there, radionics enthusiasts and curious minds. Today we're diving into a crucial aspect of radionic practice, witnesses. Stick around and you'll learn everything you need to know about preparing and using a witness effectively. So, what exactly is a witness in radionics? Simply put, it's an object or representation that connects us energetically to the subject of our radionic work. Think of it as a cosmic speed dial. It helps us tune into the specific energy frequency of our subject. Pretty cool, right? In radionics, a witness is basically a sample or a representation of what you want to work on. It can be a photo, a name written on paper, a hair strand, a blood sample, anything that carries the energetic signature of a person, animal, or place. Now let's break down the types of witnesses we can use. We've got two main categories, natural and synthetic. Natural witnesses are exactly what they sound like, physical parts of the subject. We're talking hair, nails, or even a drop of blood. These carry the subject's DNA and are super potent in radionic work. Synthetic witnesses, on the other hand, are man-made representations. The most common, photographs and written information. So let's talk about natural witness. In my own radionatural treatments, I usually cut a little bit of my hair and put it in a small glass container for my witness. Sometimes I use my nails, but they are kind of gross. Natural witness is also known as biological witness. Hair, blood, saliva, and nails are all excellent choices. Basically, anything containing the subject's DNA will do the trick. I suggest use a little plastic pouch or enveloper or a tiny glass bottle to put your hair sample. I use mini glass vial bottles with cork stoppers. Now let's dive deeper into synthetic witness. For a written witness, here's what you need to know. Use clean white unlined paper and black ink pen or pencil. Write the subject's full name and birth date in all caps. The shape of the paper doesn't matter, so don't stress about that. If your witness is a house or business, you can write the address of the house, and for the business, you can write the legal name and address of the business. You can also add the business logo if you want, but is not necessary because the name and address are enough to identify the business. Another type of synthetic witness is a photograph. It's important to remember that old photographs are not strong representations of the subject. I suggest you work with photos that are 4 months old or less. If you don't have a recent photo, it's better to use name and birth date. So let's see what's important when using a photo as witness. This is an important one. Only use one subject in the photo. The photo should be well printed and of good quality. Don't use like out of focus type of photo. If the photo has too much details behind a person, try to remove the background. Less distracting information, the better. The photo can be of the face only, but you can use full body photos, no problem with that. Now that you have your synthetic witness ready, you need to make the connection of that information with the subject. For that, you will use the decagon graph. All right, now let's talk about the decagon. This chart helps us charge a synthetic witness with the energy of the actual subject. What it basically does is create a kind of quantum entanglement between the synthetic witness and the real person or thing it represents. The decagon is mainly used to create artificial witnesses and to enhance natural ones, like a relatively old piece of hair. The decagon also eliminates unwanted impressions and vibrations. It concentrates and enhances the energies of the witness. According to researchers, words are impregnated with the essence and energy of what they symbolize. Once the word is written, the decagon will make the connection by resonance with what the word represents. Medicines can also be prepared with this graph, but this is a subject for another video. The decagon is a basic graph for any person interested in working with classical radionics. It's also used to impregnate commands, also subject for another video. Curiously, how you can use the decagon. I use the double decagon for everything I do. Place your witness in the center of the chart. Use a pendulum to determine how long it needs to stay there. It usually takes 5 minutes to 1 hour to charge, even if you are using a paper graph. You can charge many witnesses of the same type and same subject as long as it fit inside the graph. For example, you can charge 3 written witnesses of the same person at once, never of different people. Now, you may ask me, what is the best witness? Well, the best representation of the subject is, without question, the person's DNA. So the biological witness is the best, but sometimes we don't have access to a biological sample. For example, you want to help a friend or client that lives far away. In this case, you can use a synthetic witness. I know people that always use synthetic witnesses just because they don't like to deal with biological ones. You pick. I personally work with biological ones when I can. And there you have it, folks. You're now equipped with the knowledge to prepare and use witnesses in your radionic practice. Remember, the key is to follow all the steps presented here to prepare your witness correctly. Many people see videos of radionics telling you to use this graph or that graph, but they don't tell you how to prepare the witness correctly. They use the graph with a synthetic witness, and it doesn't work. Well, there's a reason why. It's because they didn't know how to prepare the witness. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I will try to answer them. If you found this video helpful, remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Got questions? Drop them in the comments below. Until next time, happy radionic explorations.